And this is a very interesting one, actually, because it's actually different from the others. So, Star Peter Chattur'gha. I miss. Let's go again. Remember, this is pre-recorded, and I need to hit the correct time. There you go. So this one is different from the other Peters, so it's quite interesting, and it shows something very cool that was discovered, I guess, a few months from now, or like a month from now. I'm not entirely sure about the timing. Well, I can actually tell you the exact day it was discovered. If I look at my timeline of Eternal Darkness contributions, I can tell you the exact day. Let's see. This was on 1/7. When is that? July 1. So about a month ago. Yeah, that makes sense. A little bit more than a month. So, if you have watched, or if you know a little bit about the Black Guardian, the Chattur'gha Black Guardian, you would know that we cannot skip it the same way we skip the others. Here we just use a trapper there to avoid a cutscene, or to move during the nurse cutscene. We need to sneak a little bit here, just for stamina. And then there can be a sanity effect here. A lot of runs die here because there's a sanity effect on that room. You just gotta play for a sanity effect. And here we're doing a save, and I'm doing a strat there that allows me to skip one of the best sanity effects in the game, which is the sanity effect of save deletion. There's a way to skip it consistently, and it's very cool. It's just one extra input, which is pretty useful. And that saves will come into play later, and I'll explain it later, don't worry. For now, just remember, just put it on your mental notepad that we just saved there. And here, I used to do a mantra pull, but I just remembered that I have a shield. You start with 5 shields on Peter, which is very convenient. I got some bullets there. And that's gonna come important later. Here I miss a shot, so I need to kill a rat. There you go. There you go. Miss a shot, so that kind of sucks. So you see, I'm getting a lot of stuff. I'm getting more bullets here. I'm gonna get another bullets here. And this is because we are manipulating memory right here. What we need to do is we need to put the Black Guardian in a specific spot on memory. So basically, the objects are enumerated in the game. Every object, every actor has an ID, and that ID, I believe, is like selected depending on when the actor is summoned and or gets active, and depending on how many objects you unload before that, it will have a different ID. Okay. So what we want to do is we need a very specific ID for the Black Guardian. I think it's ID 40, which we normally, if you go to the Black Guardian with the normal strats we do on 80% and stuff like that, it'll be like 50. So that means we need to unload about 10 items. So we move the ID of the Black Guardian from 50 to 40, about that. And that's why I'm getting stuff and why I kill a rat. I need to unload objects to do all this memory manipulation. And only some objects do it. That's because of like objects that I don't remember if they're before or after the Black Guardian on the list. So not every object works. There's very specific set of objects that work. And I only go for the fastest ones. On Ulyaoth, this can be done on 80% actually. It's not worth it for individual levels because the time save is somewhere else. But there I can kill some zombies, which I cannot here. I mean, I can, but it's lower because Chattur'gha zombies are too strong. But this is faster here because there's no way to skip this Black Guardian. And that's because, I mean, no way to do it the way we do it normally with a zombie. Because it has a force field that doesn't allow you to do it. And the force field doesn't disappear until the phase 3, so it's already too late. So here's another save. We're gonna lose some time there, it's fine. Actually, that split doesn't matter. So we load this file. And this puts my next summon ID into a... we're moving the IDs right now. And the game remembers the ID of my last summon trapper. The game does that because the next time you summon a trapper, the game wants to kill that trapper. But now the ID of the trapper is the same ID of the Black Guardian. Which means if I summon a trapper, the game will kill the Black Guardian. And that's what happened there. And this is done on console, by the way. And there you go. That's a way to skip the Black Guardian. A different way. And it's pretty cool, and I'm very grateful that this is actually useful in the real levels, because again, the red Black Guardian has this property of a very different force field that doesn't allow you to do a zombie clip, so you have to kill it. But there is a workaround. It's just that it takes some save files and some loading and shit, so it's slower on the other alignments, but on this one it's faster. Because we're comparing against a longer fight. And it's a really cool glitch.
An interest I developed a long time ago while I was a young...
Yeah, that can be done on 80% too. Which is on Ulyaoth, but that's because it saves time. In that case, you're gonna lose time on Peter, or you're gonna save time on Paul, because you can skip the 5 circle on 80% since you don't need zombie. Because right now zombies only use to skip the Black Guardian, so pretty cool shit.